Shells Whispers ASMR. Hello, and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. And today, yet again, I brought Shane back, my best friend, love of my life, complicated fellow fellow human, and today we are going to, I'm going to ask him questions that I made a video on called Questions I'm Genuinely Interested in. You can check it out if you'd like, and I'm going to ask him those questions, and he's going to answer them on camera, and yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna film a video where I answer the questions too at some point, but today Shane's gonna answer them for you, and hopefully it's relaxing and tingly and whatever for you. Alright, anything you have to say before we start?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna start. Okay, the first question is, what is your favorite food, and are you vegan or vegetarian?
My favorite food is French toast, and I do follow a vegan diet.
Okay. The second question, what are you most anxious about currently? You can answer broad too, you don't have to go into like detail.
I don't really feel anxious about anything right now.
That's good. Question 3, I already know how he's gonna answer that. Who do you look up to?
I don't really look up to anyone.
I knew that he was gonna answer that.
Yeah. There's cool things about people that I might, have in the past, aspired to or whatever, but I don't really look up to anyone in particular. Except your mom.
The next question is, what does the best version of yourself look like?
I don't know. I probably, I don't know, actually, to be honest. I'm probably less agitated. And, I have a massive beard like Gandalf. And I have a staff like Gandalf as well. And I'm wearing a white robe like Gandalf. And, I talk like Gandalf. And I go on this journey with these little hobbits like Gandalf, I'm thinking like, yeah.
My nickname for Shane is Buddha.
You should change it to Gandalf.
Okay. I know these answers that he's gonna, but you guys don't know, so. What are your spiritual or religious beliefs, if you have any?
I don't have any religious beliefs or anything. I think that a lot of like spirituality is, I think there's a depth to human consciousness that is very scientifically explainable, and just hasn't been well understood yet. But I don't really have any super spiritual or religious beliefs.
It's funny, whenever, I don't know if you guys know Aaron Dowdy or like any like spiritual teachers, but whenever I watch those videos, a lot of it, what they say, actually Shane's already told me or said before, so he's like, not spiritual, but like one of the most spiritual people that I know. Like, it's really hard to explain. Like, you are kind of spiritual, but you don't label it that. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah.
Like, he meditates and stuff.
There's depth to human consciousness and human connection, but I just don't think it's like, I don't think exists within the observable universe. All the depth and spirituality to humanity. It doesn't like spiritual things obviously exist, but like that depth, you know. But the explanations I don't think are as metaphysical as people often think they are, in my own opinion.
Okay, this next one doesn't really apply to you. This next one, are you interested in politics?
I'm not interested in politics for its own sake. I wouldn't even say I'm interested in it. I'm aware of things because of how they affect your life, but I'm honestly not. I'm aware of politics because of like the world that humanity has created, but like no, I'm actually not interested in politics. Politics is fucking boring, but like, and just like, nah, it's like, you know,
Okay.
that's a kind of a non-answer, but that's my answer.
Like, you look up stuff that's going on in the world, but you're not actually like interested in like the different political parties.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I have views that could be attributed to certain political parties in certain countries, but I don't give a shit about that political party. It's just the concept that I care about, you know. Not politics for its own sake, which I think a lot of people are interested in politics for their own sake. They identify with certain political ideas and parties and stuff for its own sake, and I think that's a waste of time.
What do you like most and hate most about the society we live in?
What I like the most about the society that I live in is the abundance of information and the way people are connected. And I don't just mean people connected to each other. People are connected to information. People are connected to the past. People are connected to, obviously, each other. People are connected to the world. You know, there's a lot of access. The world is very accessible as a result. But I think what I hate the most about society, or dislike the most, is I guess I hate it too, is the separation that it brings. Both, like, again, between people, but also just like humanity feeling separate from Earth and nature as a whole, and how disconnected people are from themselves as a result of that.
Yeah, the disconnection to nature is a huge one.
And to humanity, like, people are disconnected from themselves. Like, there are people who don't go outside enough, for example, and like humans where like most humans who have ever lived their entire lives outside.
Yeah.
You know.
And a lot of like struggles that people have, you know, go back to not like an unhealthy diet, not going outside, not moving their body, and I think we should talk more about these things in society. Okay, but this is you answering the question. How would the world look like if you could decide?
There would be a lot less people.
That's messed up. Well, I guess it makes sense. That's it. It would look the same, just with less people.
Well, I think the less people there would be differences as a result, but you know, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too different, but there would be a lot less people, and I think that would basically solve most of the problems of the world.
Yeah,
to be honest.
that's true. Do you like the sound of rain?
Hell yeah.
Do you like to go thrifting and eating out?
I don't know. Sometimes, I guess. I don't know. It's not something I do often.
Do you like reading?
Yeah. I don't really. Reading is like talking. It's like I don't necessarily like reading. I don't dislike reading. It's just something that is like a way to acquire information, so I do it.
Have you ever gotten back together with an ex?
Interesting question.
Well, yes or no?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. I'll let you know.
Wait, but like, you don't really have an ex.
texture because like we broke up technically.
Here's some tea.
Technically, I don't know.
Not really.
Yeah, not really, but like kinda.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a hard one to answer, to be honest, right now.
Have you ever had a bad fallout with a friend, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, one of my best friends that I grew up with, and I had a fallout, and I learned nothing from it. It just sucked. But it might be cool now, though. We might be all right now, but
Like
yeah.
literally nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing. It was just like, wow, this sucks. There's nothing to it.
Okay. What makes you smile?
This is kind of goofy, but like good weather.
That's cute.
Jogging. I smile usually when I'm jogging. When I'll be like 10 kilometers in, I'll just be like, yeah.
He jogs like 18 kilometers. I don't know how many miles is that. How many miles?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Okay. What have you learned from traveling?
I've learned a lot from traveling. Basically that, like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, this is all to an extent, of course, but like, it doesn't really matter where you go. And like, looking at cool things and living in cool places isn't going to bring you happiness. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you can be looking at a cool mountain or on the most beautiful beach in the world, but who you are is who you are, and your life is your own, and whatever that is follows you there. None of these things, they can't really. It doesn't really. It just is what it is. A cool mountain is just a cool mountain. There's nothing deeper to it. It's not that deep, you know. And in my experience, a lot of the connections that you make when traveling, you never see those people again. So it doesn't really matter either. That's not to say that traveling's a waste of time. I think I've also like learned invaluable lessons as far as it like turns your brain inside out and you see the world from a different perspective. That is really, really hard to explain, but you gain a new insight onto like yourself. I feel like as much as you learn about other people in other parts of the world, you learn just as much equally about yourself and where you're from as well. And it puts things into perspective in a very, very insightful and meaningful way that I think I've only benefited from. I think it's overall made me a better person. At least I think so anyway. But yeah, ultimately it doesn't matter.
Do you exercise and eat healthy?
Yes.
Do you like things like tarot cards, etc.?
They're interesting. That's it. They're interesting.
Very neutral.
Yeah.
What do animals mean to you?
Nothing.
You have to elaborate on that.
Okay.
You can't just say nothing. That sounds like you don't like them.
Animals they're just here like the rest of us. They don't mean anything specifically, and they don't have to. They just are.
Well, he's saying that he loves them, basically, by letting them just be.
I don't love every animal.
Yeah, but like
some animals are stupid as shit.
But you're like a vegan too, for a reason.
Yeah, I'm vegan for a reason. Yeah, of course. But like, it's definitely like, I mean, I have love for animals, but like, they don't mean anything, and they don't have to mean anything for me to love them. They just are.
Yeah. What helps you to get up in the morning?
So attached to my brain is like the central nervous system and the spinal cord, and then there's wiry muscles that connect from there, and I have these limbs, and so when I want to get up, what helps is the neurons fire the commands to the muscles, and they move so that I can get up, and that helps a lot, because without that I wouldn't be able to move.
You know what I meant by that question, though.
That's my answer.
What motivates you?
That's my answer.
Oh my gosh, okay. Where would you live if you could, and why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
You already live at the place where you want to live, I guess.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Are you happy with your life? And if not, what would you change? Or do you want to change?
My life's pretty cool. It just is what it is. I don't know.
Okay. Have you had any issues with mental health? And if yes, what helped or helps you get through it?
Yeah, I've had my share of mental health struggles. More than my share, I think. And what helps is just staying calm and taking the time to think your thoughts. Like, let every thought be heard in your mind, and you don't necessarily have to act on them, but just, being real with yourself. Putting away the internet, putting away any distractions. When you feel bad, you should just sit there in it and do nothing. That's what I did. That was my experience, and I was able to learn a lot about myself from that.
What are some projects that you're super passionate about? Like creative projects?
That I'm working on, or what?
Yeah, like that you're just passionate about, even if you're not working on them yet.
I make music. I made a new EP. It's electronic drum and bass type shit. If you
I'll
like
link
that.
it.
Epoch 45. I'm Bad EP. I also have another project. It's called From Shane. Those are some alternative indie type songs. I don't know. I'm very I don't know if it's passionate's the right word, but lately I've been really interested in speedrunning in video games. Speedruns, like Halo 2 speedruns. If anybody knows Halo, if you know Lasso, Legendary All Skulls On. There's a dude who did Legendary All Skulls On Deathless in Halo 2, which is impossible, and someone did it. That's huge. So yeah.
What inspires you? Like it can be nature, people.
I don't know. Just real shit. It has many different forms. It's not really a specific thing. But just whether it's a situation I'm in or something that I'm watching or something where it's just real shit. Where just, I don't know how else to word it.
So the last 2 questions are related to ASMR on this channel, which I can't really ask you those, but I guess I could leave it off with as someone that doesn't really watch ASMR, what do you think of it?
It's cool.
Just pretty neutral.
Yeah, I don't have much thoughts.
But you don't ever watch ASMR, right?
No, I probably have before, but yeah, I don't really think much about it.
Even penguins watches ASMR. Okay, well that was all the questions. Maybe I'll think of some more questions next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the questions and the answers. Anything else you want to add? An advice? Anything?
No, I don't have any advice for anyone.
That's not true. He's so humble. He helps people out a lot, but he doesn't see it. Anyway, alright, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and comment down below.
Hit that bell, like and subscribe. Go to her Patreon, give her $100 a month. Yeah, $100 a month.
You do not have to give me $100.
Give her $100 a month.
And this was fun. And what are you doing?
Pinching my face.